Unstable Unicorns Diamond Edition, the newest version of the Unstable Unicorns game. And it's all diamondy, shiny. Ooh. We're going to learn how to play this today. For the most part, it plays like the normal game. First part of the video, we're going to go over all the new rules, all the new stuff, and then the rest of the video is just going to be basically how to play like the normal game, and I'll make reference to the new rules. So if you already know how to play the main game, you can just watch the beginning part with the new Diamond Edition rules and just ignore the rest of the video. And if this is your first time learning about this game, then you just watch the whole video. So to start off with, there are new unicorns, diamond unicorns, shiny. They have this reflective shine on the edge, on the corner. Ooh, so at the beginning of the game, you're going to separate these from the rest of the unicorns, and you can put them in their own little section in the middle of the table for everybody to see and be able to grab at. Because there's a unique way to get them. In order to get a diamond unicorn, you have to roll this diamond dice and do something different for depending on which number you roll. Because now in between the beginning of turn phase and the draw phase, there's a new phase, diamond phase, where you're going to take the diamond die, which we just saw. So it's a D4, which means it's got 4 numbers on it. The little unicorn symbol there is the 1. And you're going to roll it. And depending on what you roll, you're going to do one of 4 things. If you roll the 1, you're going to move a diamond unicorn card from the vault into your stable. If you roll a 2, you're going to move a diamond unicorn card from another player's stable into your stable. If no other player has a diamond unicorn card in their stable, move a diamond unicorn card from the vault into your stable instead. If you roll the 3, you return a diamond unicorn card from another player's stable to the vault. If no other player has a diamond unicorn card in their stable, you do nothing. And if you roll a 4, you return a diamond unicorn card from your stable to the vault. If you don't have a diamond unicorn card in your stable, do nothing. Now these diamond unicorn cards are special because, like normal magic unicorns, they all have abilities, which they all activate when they enter your stable. So literally the moment you get it, boom, it's going to have some kind of special effect. It's an ability that it does. And also, none of the diamond unicorns, when you have them, they cannot be destroyed, sacrificed, or returned to a player's hand. So they're very powerful. Now look at that one. Ooh, 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 ooh. And that's it for the new rules of the Diamond Edition. Now, we're going to start on the basic rules, whatever, the rest of the rules, on how to play Unstable Unicorns, Diamond Edition, or also applies to the regular edition. Before we move on, I would just like to thank you for watching. And if you find the video helpful, consider subscribing and checking out the channel and seeing all the other great games you can learn how to play. Now, let's get back to whatever I was talking about. So first, you're going to want to separate your baby unicorns. All the different baby unicorns, they have the little purple unicorn symbol here on the corner. You want to separate them from all the rest of the cards. There's even a little narwhal. You want to separate them, and then people can choose whichever baby unicorn they want. It doesn't really matter. They don't do anything. They just, you just start with the baby unicorn. They can just pick whichever one they like. I usually start with the narwhal. You'll also separate the reference cards from everything, which these are really nice because it gives you basically a little breakdown of each turn, each phase, what to do. And then also with the Diamond Edition box, it even has the, diamond phase in there to tell you about that. You'll take the rest of the cards, you're going to shuffle them all together. You're going to put them in the middle of the table for your discard pile. Put the babies, the leftover babies, in their own little pile. Make sure there's room for a discard pile. Everybody will have their baby unicorn in their spot. And so the table should look something like this when you're started, if you have 4 players. And then you're going to deal out 5 cards to each player. Now each turn is made up of 5 phases. Start off with, there's the beginning of turn phase. So if you have any cards in your stable that have the effect, if this card is in your stable at the beginning of the turn, they'd use that effect now. And the next is the diamond phase, which we've gone over at the beginning. Then the draw phase, you draw a card from the deck. Now is the action phase. You can take one of the following actions. Play a unicorn card from your hand, play a magic card from your hand, play a downgrade card from your hand, play an upgrade card from your hand, or draw a card from the deck. Then there is the discard turn phase. You discard the number of cards from your hand until it does not exceed the hand limit. The hand limit is 7. Now, how do you win this epic battle of unicorns? Well, if you're playing with 2 to 5 players, you gotta have 7 unicorns in your stable. If you're playing with 6 to 8 players, it's 6 unicorns. Mentioned in the action phase are basically the different types of cards that there are. Unicorn cards, magic, downgrade, upgrade, and so on. So now we're going to go over the different types of cards. So first, there's the basic unicorn with the little purple unicorn symbol here at the top. The basic unicorn does not have any kind of effect. It's just a basic unicorn that doesn't do anything. It just adds a unicorn to your stable. Now there's the magical unicorn, which has the blue symbol here in the corner. They do have an effect. They all have different kinds of effects. They do different kinds of things that can help you grow your stable. And then they also, of course, count as another unicorn in your stable. All of the magical unicorns, their effects will say when to use the effect if it's not something that just happens. Like this says, if this card is sacrificed or destroyed, you may destroy a unicorn card. So this only happens if this card is sacrificed or destroyed. Then there are magic cards, which have this green star symbol here in the corner. They have an effect that it's a one-time effect. You play from your hand and then immediately you do the effect and then immediately goes into the discard pile. Like this is destroy a unicorn card. So you would take this from your hand, play it on the field, destroy a unicorn card, and then put it in the discard pile. And now, upgrade cards and downgrade cards. The upgrade cards have this orange arrow up symbol, and the downgrade have this yellow down arrow up symbol. Now they both have effects that affect your stable. So downgrade is a bad thing, a negative effect, that you would typically want to put on one of your opponents. Now there are certain circumstances where this might help you in some way, depending on the unicorn card or whatnot. And then the upgrade card gives you some kind of positive benefit. And then you would just play into your field, and they both stay in their respective stable until they are sacrificed or destroyed. Then, last but not least, which is not even mentioned really in the action phase, because these are played a little bit differently, because the instant cards, you don't have to play them on your turn. You can play them basically whenever. To use to counter, there's Nay, and there's Super Nay. Because basically the Nay, you play it whenever another player tries to play a card, and you stop them from playing that card. Now, a Nay can be nayed. So say someone tries to play a card, I can nay them, just try to stop them from playing that. Somebody else can nay my nay to stop me from stopping them, but then somebody else can nay their nay to stop them from stopping me to stop them. And it can kind of go along a while, unless you play a super nay. Super nay is basically the same thing, where you play it when somebody tries to play a card and you stop them, but, I don't know if you can see it there, this card cannot be nayed. So if I played a super nay, nobody else can nay that, so then it automatically works, and I stop that person from playing that card. So you're going to play unicorn cards, basic unicorns, magical unicorns, diamond unicorns, in order to build up your stable to 7 to win the game. And that's Unstable Unicorns, Diamond Edition, by Unstable Games. Can't wait for Twisted Cryptids to come out this year. I am so excited. That's going to be awesome. Can't wait. Along with that Kickstarter was actually a new expansion for Here to Slay, which I also got. And I am also looking forward to getting that. That's going to be really cool. Definitely do videos and all of that. Just look forward to that. If you want to see all the other Unstable games I made videos for, you should check out that playlist. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any future videos.